Thank you, Mr. Wu, for the extraordinary sharing. We learned about Power Machinery's successful business model, from its contribution to global environment progress, as well as its devotion to excellent quality and service. Not only did they follow the difficult issue of global warming, but they also put a lot of effort to decrease the problem of recycling. I believe everyone finds the presentation insightful. For the last session, it's our great pleasure to have Ms. Danielle Ye and Ms. Emma Yang, the representative of Yexing Machinery Corporation, to share smart lamination solution for environment-friendly material. Now, let's welcome Ms. Ye and Ms. Yang to introduce more about the topic.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Emma from Yexing Machinery Corporate Limited. I'm Tanya from Yexing Machinery. Good afternoon. First of all, I want to thank Tammy for their invitation so that we have the opportunity to share with you what Yexing has done for sustainability. And we do hope that the following presentation can be helpful for you in terms of production and products. I hope our presentation can bring you some thoughts and ideas. First of all, please allow us to briefly introduce ourselves. Yexing Machinery was established in 1969. On the left-hand side, you can see the photo of our founder, Mr. Ye Chunhe. Our products include lamination machines, slitting machines, and relevant turnkey systems. We have accumulated 54 years of experience in machinery manufacturing and design. We provide a series of solutions addressing the customer's needs and to provide customized machinery accordingly. Our slogan is laminating everything, cutting everything, and to satisfy the customer's needs. This is our philosophy and this is our driving force. Next, we're going to give you an introduction of lamination. You might have a question. What is lamination? Please watch the following video clip. Now I'm sure you have a better understanding of what lamination is. Basically, it is to stack different materials onto one single material so that the functions of different materials can be combined and to satisfy certain needs. Materials such as fabrics, polyester, EVA, foams, and sheets. So there are a wide variety of different applications. For example, if we want to make a jacket, a wind waterproof jacket with breathability, it is difficult to achieve all these functions with one single fabric. So we need to go through the lamination process to laminate 3 different layers of materials together. For the inner layer, we choose materials that can keep us warm. In the middle layer, we put PTFE thin film material. And for the external layer, we use fabric that is wind and water resistant. By the lamination process, we can optimize the functions of these different fabrics without compromising its original features, which is the main purpose of lamination process. The application of lamination can be seen often in our daily lives. For example, the shoes, the jackets, the clothes we wear, most of them have gone through the lamination process. And camping has become very popular in recent years, and we use tents when we go outdoors, and tent is another example of lamination application. And PPE used by medical professionals during the pandemic is another example. Other examples include construction materials and materials used for car interiors. These are all examples of lamination application. And these are the big brands we work together with. Big brands such as Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, they are all our customers. And the hottest topics in recent years are carbon reduction and sustainability. In response to global warming, governments around the world are making policies accordingly, including the carbon reduction goal in 2030 and the net zero goal in 2050. Big brands around the world try to be the leader in this movement and have the slogan of Move to Zero, which will affect the supply chain directly and indirectly. How do we achieve the sustainability goal while maintaining the quality of our products? We can look at it from two different aspects. One is the materials we use, and another is the production process. How do we use minimum materials in the production process? One way is to collect and recycle the materials that haven't been used in the production process. Or we can use reclaimed materials to start with. We can try to reduce waste in the production process by adopting automated and optimized manufacturing methods, using them to replace traditional high-energy consuming ones. By doing so, we can increase production efficiency and to reduce manpower. We can use innovative ways to reduce energy consumption. Hello, I'm Tanya. I believe you have heard of a phrase. If a workman wishes to master a good job, he must first need a good tool. If you have a very good eco-friendly material and you want to use that material to build a very good product, no matter how wonderful the material is, you still need a machine to help you build the final product. With the increasing awareness of environmental protection, I'm sure you're all very familiar with terms like ESG, environmental friendly, eco, or sustainability. The question is, with the increasing awareness of environmental protection, we often see new materials being adopted in the production process. But how about the equipment? Are they up to date? At Yexing, we are a brand that lasts for over 50 years. We believe that there are companies that last 100 years, but no product lasts for 100 years. Even for top-selling products, the materials used will be updated as time goes by. So the equipment, the machine we use have to be updated. There are three factors that are closely related to the design of lamination machines, including materials, glues, and customized functions. Let's start from materials. For materials, we know the same material can be different due to its shape, thickness, width, feature, and absorbability. We can give you the example in the following video clip. You can find this video clip on Nike's sustainability website. What this video is telling us is that Nike was trying to build the most fashionable shoes using waste materials starting from 2 years ago. And the result is Nike's hippie collection. There are fashionable trainers made of waste materials entirely. This move also demonstrates Nike's ambition to be the leader of sustainability in the field of sportswear. Our company started our business with shoemaking machinery. Our customers, including Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and Puma. All these well-known brands are updating the materials they use in their trainers. So the machines that are used to make these trainers have to be updated as well. In addition to lamination machines, there are other machines that are used in shoemaking. And today we're going to use trainers as example. Most of us have a pair of trainers, but we rarely have the opportunity to see the cross-section of our trainers. And today we can start from foot pad. The production of foot pad include lamination of fabric and EVA. The original material of EVA is in the form of sheets, as you can see on the picture on the left-hand side. In order to facilitate the lamination process and to increase production output, EVA suppliers would weld these sheets and to make them EVA rolls. So as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, the red circle is where the welding point is, and this is how EVA sheet can become EVA rolls. On the lamination machine, the roll-to-roll lamination will happen. And like I said before, many big brands are claiming that they're using waste materials to build their products. So a lot of EVA sheets now are made of recycled materials, combining pieces of scrap EVA into one complete sheet. Because they have been processed multiple times, lamination becomes more difficult compared with using EVA sheets made of virgin materials. The shape of original materials would have changed. It was roll-to-roll lamination, now it is roll-to-sheet lamination. So what's the impact of lamination machine? There are great impacts in various aspects, including how the material is fed. You were feeding rolls and now you are feeding sheets. It also affects how the materials are received. As materials are now more and more eco-friendly, the adhesives used are going to be different. So is the design of glue-through. Here you can see the roll material with EVA sheets on. So cutting function needs to be added in the lamination machine design, so the sheets can be separated and go into the next production step. As for customized function, like we said before, the glue will be applied differently based on what kind of glue is being used. There are various gluing designs, including T-tape gluing, tape gluing, and so on. There will be different designs based on the kind of glue being used. As for heating, the traditional method is to use electric hot plate. In order to achieve net zero or to reduce energy consumption, we started to use IR tube for heating purpose in our next generation product. In some high-end product, we even use ceramic heating plate, which will reduce energy consumption, heat faster, and to heat more evenly. As for human-machine interface, I'm sure many big bosses would like to know, okay, I buy a machine, and what is the production capability? How much glue has been used? And how many yards of fabric has been laminated? Can anyone tell me the data? Yes, we can. Our system provides IoT data analysis report. The data of lamination production costs will be transmitted back to computer system via our human-machine interface, so the data of production capability can be displayed clearly. As for material feeding and receiving, actually different materials require different tension in the process of feeding and receiving. For example, if we use high tension to feed and to receive elastic fabric, it is possible for the fabric to become uneven due to overstretching. So for fabrics like this, we need to use low tension to feed and to receive the material. Our feeding and receiving system is equipped with tension control system that allows our operators to set up the appropriate parameters. Finally, the platform. We have received many customized requirements before. For instance, if your shop floor is not very high, or the operator is afraid of height and you want to reduce the height of the machine, you don't have to worry about it. We have over 50 years of experience in designing lamination machines, and we're very good at customization. In addition to lamination machines, actually 15 years ago, we worked together with our Russian customer to build eco-green rubber mat molding machine. So where can we see these mats in our daily lives? We can find them at school sports field, or we can find these eco-green rubber mats at the playgrounds in the park. The raw materials of these mats are coming from scrap tires. These rubber tires are shredded and reshaped into a different material. You can resemble the process of making peanut candies. Peanuts are crushed, glues are added, curing, shaping, cooling, cutting, rolling into final products. Eco-friendly materials are not only used in shoes and clothes, they are also used in construction. Take this machine for example. This machine is built for a customer who manufactures sound insulating materials. The products need to be soundproof, shock resistant, and made of recycled materials in response to environmental friendly requirements. Recycled materials need to go through multiple processing steps to become the final product. With the help of our lamination machine, substrate and plastic can be bonded together, and this is a small piece of the final product. Now let's talk about glue. Allow me to give you an introduction of glues. Glues evolve with time, and it is relevant to the environmental protection issues. The evolution of oil-based glue, water-based glue, and hot melt glue is quite different, and they appear in different forms. Oil-based glue has greater viscosity. Water-based glue is more liquid. Hot melt glue can be in the form of pellets or bars. Some are even in the shape of a pillow. Today we're focusing on PUR eco-friendly glue. PUR glue is non-toxic, eco-friendly, and it is polyurethane reactive. Once exposed to the atmosphere, it will react to the moisture in the air. So it will need curing time for 6 to 8 hours. So relatively speaking, it requires longer curing time. So for PUR glue, it is applicable for products that are water resistant or materials that require functional lamination. Due to the characteristics of PUR glue, there are some challenges in the production process. For instance, PUR glue cannot laminate 3 layers of material at one time because it requires 6 to 8 hours curing time. So after laminating 2 materials, the production process needs to be put on hold. After the curing is done, the 3rd layer of materials can be laminated. So the lamination of 3 materials cannot be completed on one machine. Otherwise, there will be problems in the production process, which affects the quality of the final products. Although PUR is preferred due to its eco-friendly quality, it takes more time and manpower in the production process by using this kind of glue. However, our company has overcome the technical difficulties and launched PUR 3-in-1 lamination machine this year. So we can complete lamination of 3 different materials in one machine. By using our machine, we can reduce manpower by 10 workers and increase the production capacity by 80%. By using our machine, you can upgrade your efficacy, function, and production capability. We will showcase our machines at Taipei Plus at the end of September, and we welcome you to the exhibition. Finally, our professional laboratory will help our customer to make product samples. This is to make sure that our final products can satisfy the customer's needs and to meet the customer's expectation. The specifications of the machines used in the laboratory and for machines that are used for mass production are different. The materials and glues are different. Consumables are also different. So we provide the sampling service at early stage. The design of the machines and the materials and glues being used are following the environmental friendly trend. And our sampling service is no exception. That concludes our presentation. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to scan the QR code and contact us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Tanya Ye and Ms. Emma Young, for the splendid presentation and sharing, as well as the breakthrough in sustainable materials and lamination solution under the trend of Industry 4.0. Through innovation and willingness, the carbon moved to zero. Yesing provides the material combination which applicated in our daily life and strives to achieve smart manufacturing for providing complete solutions to their customers and to create a greener and better future in the meantime. Through the in-depth exchanges, I believe there are many unknowns to explore indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, after hearing so many insightful and in-depth discussions from our speaker, this webinar has come to an end. Today, we have 3 green enterprises to share their latest development and business opportunity in the green energy market. In response to the global trend of green manufacturing, these world-leading manufacturers not only strive to meet their customers' needs, but also enhance the protection of the environment. Once again, we thank all of the speakers of their remarkable speeches and thank everyone for your participation. We hope you find today's webinar informative and fruitful. And that brings us to the end of today's webinar. We hope you the best and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.